Google investigating leak of smart speaker recordings on one of its devices. Don't be so sure your Google Home isn't just idle smart speaker device, because apparently it can systematically eavesdrop on your conversations. The company is investigating how more than 1,000 conversations recorded by one of its smart speakers were leaked. The first to expose, VRT said the recordings came to light by one of the human reviewers who helped fine-tune the Home's linguistic capabilities and ensured it took the necessary steps to protect the privacy of the people whose recordings it examined. The reviewer was in VRT's report, which focused mostly on Dutch and Flemish-speaking Google Assistant users, mentioned most of the recordings it reviewed were short snippets that Google Home devices automatically logged as its owners used them. However, some of the conversations the device inadvertently recorded included heated arguments, bedroom conversations, parents talking to their children and phone calls exposing confidential information. The recordings the devices may have logged these exchanges because the users might have said a word or phrase that sounded similar enough to OK Google, which automatically triggers the device. Google responded to VRT's expose by releasing through its blog, asserting it shares recordings with experts who understand the nuances and accents of specific languages to ensure its speakers' abilities are more accurate. Though it isn't obvious in its terms and conditions, Google does in fact record everything a user says to its assistants and smart speakers, according to VRT. What's more, Google also added it was investigating how one of its contractors were able to let VRT access the files of recorded conversations. Our security and privacy response teams have been activated on this issue, are investigating, and we will take action, it said in the statement. We are conducting a
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no